unfortunately. Good boy. Yes, good boy.
So this is Pixar, and he's going to demonstrate lining up. For him, the behavior that we're asking for is for him to go between our legs.
Line up. Yes.
So that he's ready and pointing the right direction when we're in the lane.
Line up. Yes. Good boy.
As you can see, he's like, this is fun. To teach this, what you want to do is first get your dog a little distance away from you and just teach them to come into your knee
Yes.
and get a cookie. Stop at your knee.
Yes.
There you go.
Try to, it just is hurting me. Good boy.
Try throwing a cookie
Yes.
over there.
Yes.
So at first, they're just coming into your knee
Yes.
and getting a cookie. Then eventually,
Yes.
you can start luring them back behind you,
Yes.
and they get a cookie there. He obviously knows this skill really well and thinks
Yes.
it's super fun. The great thing about having a dog that knows how to line up with you is that it can tell them exactly where they need to be in the ring when there are 7 dogs out there with them.
Good boy.
So Pixar in particular thinks that everybody is his best friend and that they definitely want to play with him. And that's generally frowned upon in flyball. It's not a free-for-all at the dog park.
Yes.
You're supposed to stay
Good
with
boy.
your owner and then go do the job.
Yes.
Pixar also likes to steal other dogs' tugs. So as soon as he dropped his tug, he was looking for other tugs to steal. But because he already knew this behavior, what we told him was to drop his tug and then immediately line up.
Yes.
So he was not getting himself into trouble. You can see he thinks this is great fun.
You're too efficient of a liner upper.
So once your dog's coming into your knee and going around you, it's really important to not just grab them. So as you can see, Pixar is going through Emily's legs and then he's just running forward for a cookie. You could also have them do this and then go chase a ball or their tug toy or whatever is really fun for them to do.
Yes.
And then gradually you want to stop them a little bit and have them get their cookie right with you.
Yes.
And you can see he thought that was just
Yes.
fine too.
Yes.
Then eventually Emily is going to start holding on to him.
Yes.
And again, she's still giving him lots of cookies and lots of rewards with her. And he's just hanging out there. Now, keep in mind, if you have a very large dog, this is probably not a great way for them to line up. And we will show you a few different ways to have them line up that don't involve them going in between your legs, which is not great if you aren't very stable on your feet, or if your dog does this really fast with no concern for your body. So if you think your dog's gonna take you out at the knee, this method may not be the best, but we'll show you another one. Now, Pixar loves this so much, he will just stay in that position. And you can see Emily is moving backwards and forwards, and he's just coming with her. You can see he's coming with her. And she can move back, and he's coming with her. Oops, got too far. So he knows pretty well to just stay in that position.
If your dog works for a toy, you can incorporate that toy by asking your dog to line up and reward them with the toy. So
Really?
tossing it in front of you or
Good
holding it down
boy.
to start playing tug with your dog. It can be very fun for your dog and a good workout for yourself.
What a good boy. Drop. Line up. There you go. Yay, good boy. Good job, Pixar. Good man. Good job, buddy. Drop. Line up. Yes. Good boy. Good boy.
You can see that
Yay!
Pixar is having a great time lining up and being rewarded with his toy. Thinks it is a pretty cool thing.
Cut.
If you don't want your dog to line up in between your legs, say maybe they're a little rambunctious or they're a much bigger dog, you can teach them alternate behaviors to still line up for you to get ready to go. So Sway is demonstrating her lineup where she simply does a little half circle spin right in front of Jane and is getting ready to go. So she doesn't go all the way between her legs. And Sway has a lot to say about her turn and ready to go.
Good girl.
Ping is a very large dog that Jane doesn't really want lining up in between her legs. So she will show you an alternate method to get a very big dog to line up.
Good boy.
Good boy, Ping.
Ready? Good job, buddy. Good job. Ping, line up. Ready, set, go. Good boy.